As UW-Madison presents their first musical since the pandemic, understudies are more important than ever. Who are they? Why are they so key to the show? I saw how these unsung heroes wait in the wings, ready to save the day.
Theater is huge in my life. I've been doing it for a long time. It's like an outlet for me. It's like one of those things. I'm curious, like the one place where I actually keep myself in. I think it's true for a lot of people. It's like an outlet, an escape, somewhere where I can like actually do the things I love and not feel like judged for it. I'm Carly.
I'm understudying for Heather McNamara, Danielle Bullock.
I'm Cecilia Fleischer. I'm understudying Veronica.
I'm understudying for Heather Duke. Opening night is like one of the best feelings in the world because it's like you get so tired like rehearsing like so many nights, so many days, and like you forget like kind of why you're there in the first place. Like you're rehearsing and you're like, okay, we've done this like a million times before, but then it's like it's opening night, you get on stage and you see like this big audience in front of you, and then that like adrenaline kicks in and it's like you finally understand like why you've been rehearsing and like putting in all this work and just like feels so worth it. It's just like I don't know, it's kind of like a breath of like fresh air. Just like standing on the stage and finally having people to actually watch you and see like the work that you've put in is like, it's the best thing in the world.
Not only does Carly have to memorize her role as a theater kid, but she also has to memorize her role as Heather Duke. A role that she may never be able to perform on stage. Danielle Bullock is another understudy waiting in the wings for a main character ready to step in when necessary.
Heather McNamara. Heather Chandler is kind of like the head Heather. She's the leader of the group.
Alright, when you're ready.
Can we try to get, so they're the low and then my...
It's okay, I messed up so much already.
This is the first time in years the UW-Madison Theater Department has decided to have understudies. But with COVID, they didn't want to risk a performance being stopped.
COVID took away like a lot of opportunities for like development and like progression in like my theater career, but I think it also allowed me to like focus a lot more on like myself and like me like as an individual performer. So I think it's like I spent a lot more time just like focusing on like how I act and how I sing, not like, because, sorry, I'm just being like terribly worded. I'd say like before COVID, you know, you had everyone in groups, so then you were always imagining yourself like with the group, how you contributed to the group. But I'd say that like COVID forced all of us to like think of ourselves as individuals, and I feel like that's something that I hadn't thought of in a long time. Like it was something that I kind of forgot, and like, oh shoot, like I have to think about myself too, and I know it's like that sounds like kind of obvious, but when you've been working with like people for so long, it's just like you kind of just learn how to fit in. But I feel like I think during COVID I found a way to like fit in while also bringing out like individual.
These understudies are waiting in the wings, even if they never get to perform. On and off stage, these actors may not get the recognition they deserve, but they are just as vital to any production as the lead actors are. UW-Madison's production of Heather's the Musical has sold out every single show, and these understudies played a large role in the success of the performances.